Hello everybody, it's Guiding Halo, and this is going to be your daily hope for the 18th to the 19th. So I didn't get it put out today until a little later, so I thought I'd include tomorrow, and then I'll post a new one tomorrow, so for the 20th. I hope you're all doing well. I've got some new decks here for you. So this one here is the Sirian Starseed Tarot, and I'll be pulling separate cards from the Earth Warriors Oracle, the Farron Blessings cards, and the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Okay, so these are the cards I'll be using for today's Daily Hope. I'll leave also a link in the bottom. I'd also like to thank all those who support the channel and enjoy these messages. I really appreciate that you like, share, and subscribe. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's dive in and get started. So we have the Four of Orbs, which is all about healing, rest, meditation, asking the divine for clarity about which step to take forward or why what's happening to you is actually happening, is what I'm getting in the first place. Yeah. So fours are all about trying to listen to Ascended Masters, understanding, getting a clearer understanding of the changes that are taking place, healing. It's about, I look at this guy, he's trying to be grounded in some sort of way while sitting in the water. So it could be very possible that water or the sound of waves out there for somebody really grounds them. It could be that looking at space and the stars really grounds somebody else. It could be that clouds really ground someone else. It also could be that you're looking for grounding in very emotional times, yet trying to find balance between head and heart in a massive, massive way. So balance between ego and spirit realm. Swords are all about what comes to you in wisdom about what you know, how you put that knowledge to use. And I see that there's a lot of emotional times around this Four of Orbs. Interesting, everyone's been talking about orbs, and I just went to the shop and bought a whole bunch of cards, and this was one of the ones I picked up. And there's a lot of orbs, I believe, spirits guiding you in many, many ways here about your emotions and how you're combining these two things together in your physical existence here. So in order to clarify the Four of Orbs, I have the Earth Warriors Oracle Guidebook, and we're going to look at card number 29, Nanabaluku. She rests to create. This is beautiful cards. She rests to create. It's about resting, going within, asking the divine for clarity, knowing that what you're about to do is co-creating in one with the divine. Card number 29, which is 11. So taking that time to rest and then stepping into the brand new energy that's come to you. Okay, so let's read it. Your energy is precious resource, and there are ways of being that can enhance it, amplifying it and replenishing it. Give yourself sufficient rest, and you shall find the way forward more effortless. Explore the lifestyle that grows your inner resources. So I said lifeless. So there's a lot of life over on the spirit side, although someone might think of the spiritual realm as rather lifeless and be very focused on the 3D world. So if you're having a spiritual awakening in any sense here, and coming into new gifts and understanding, healing past issues very much in the 3D will help you gain traction in the spiritual world if that's what you're looking to do. You need this shift in being now because you are ready to accomplish more. For this to take place, there needs to be less effort and more wisdom. So coming into trust in emotion and wisdom balance, heart and head. Trust and value what can be accomplished through rest. A lot can be accomplished. So in a reading, when I pull this card, you have more than enough energy to bring to life the sacred vision held within your heart. An increase of energy and peacefulness is indicated. You are guided to choose high energy people, places, and purposes. This does not necessarily mean that which is highly stimulating. Rather, it refers to that which regenerates you with peacefulness and joy. Give generously to yourself to be able to give generously to others. You have unusual ideas or way of being that suit you but may not suit others. Work with what works for you best without trying to force yourself to conform. This brings well-being and creative success. As spiritual guidance, Nana Baluku is the African godmother creatrix, the supreme feminine creative principle. She created the universe, then rested. The intersection of rest and extraordinary creative power is repeated in numerous spiritual traditions from varied cultures around the world. So I'm not going to read that whole thing. It gets quite long. But that's the spiritual guidance side. And as the healing process, find a place to rest, lying down flat on your back with your legs and arms slightly apart, preferably with soft lighting so that you can close your eyes. The aim is to create the restful environment that will feel supportive of you, slowing down your thought processes, settling out of your head into your body. Okay, so it's about gaining balance between the head and the heart, the head, wisdom, spiritual knowledge, and the 3D realm. So someone really needs to get grounded in their root chakra. I don't know if the note C will resonate more for you than B, but I would try both as a root chakra note to gain this healing and balancing coming out of your head into your body more, into your heart chakra, into your sacral root chakra. Yeah, all of those sorts of things. Sacral and root chakra, I'm getting. So the Sage of Chalices, Queen of Cups, basically. So definitely feeling in your emotions about the new wisdom that's come to you and trying to find balance in this new start, feeling very tenderhearted and compassionate, wanting to help clarify things emotionally for those around you, using your mental and wisdom power in your mind in order to create that healing, when in actuality, people very well may need to feel more from you from the emotional sense in order to create that healing that you seek. Sage of Chalices. Let's read what the Queen of Cups basically has to say in the Farron Blessings card. So the card I pulled for this one is A Blessing of Bridget's Flame, card number 34. She chooses to bring you her gift now, a fairy blessing to light the darkness and bring warmth to you once again. Her heart is a flame, her eyes like green lakes, and her hair a field of gold. She is the goddess Bridget, she who unites us, she who protects us, she who inspires us. We claim you as under her watch and protection. Bridget is a fairy goddess of flame, flame from the cleanest, most primal source. Her name means bright arrow, almost as if she is the ray of light directly from the sun. And this fiery ignition, being injected by this fairy flame will bring about fiery ignition, is key to the birthing of ideas and ideals, and thus is in this way, she brings her fire to your blessings and ensures you will be warmed, that sacred hospitality will reign, that all will be welcomed. The solar light will bring brightly for you. Bridget's fairy light is a brightness that brings warmth, new life, even the rebirth of souls to us all. Bridget is able, with her fairy flame, to bring away within us whatever is harming us, and she is able to illuminate our very best traits with it too. She will help you, who receives this blessing of her holy fires, move further into your own creative power in healthy, beneficial ways that help people contribute from their very best selves. She oversees creative endeavors, poetry. I'm sorry, I skipped over a page. Someone might be trying to skip over this energy of getting yourself balanced between head and heart, ending yourself more in your physical plane. It's almost like it's, you want to believe in the blessings of spirit and move headlong forward and fast, or maybe spirit's taking you headlong forward and fast and you're saying, you know what, you just seriously gotta slow the actual F down right now. Yeah. words that are spoken will touch our souls. So someone could be like an artist, a poet, a singer, a songwriter. She is a smith, so she helps us create alchemy, the bringing together of differences in order to create something greater, something united. And she is transcendent of labels. Call her that you will. Goddess, saint, pagan, fairy, woman. She will bring wealth and healing and great good to all who receive this blessing. Where her sacred flame is, peace is found, inspiration is birth, goodness abounds, abundance flows, creativity is celebrated, and a sense of united purpose completes us and brings us home. That is beautiful. I'm not going to read the whole thing yet again. It's very long. All right. So let's look at the Sage of Orbs. So this is the Queen of Swords in the original tarot deck. All right. So the Queen of Swords, yet again, is about cutting out the BS. It's about knowing mentally, using your mental body. Look at that beautiful halo around her head. So very enlightened, with wisdom, knowledge that creates power. It's absolutely beautiful. Power in the emotions, perhaps the balance in the emotional body, and that flame to create will bring about the balance that you seek between mind and heart, and being balanced in the 3D world as well. Okay, so it's about asking the divine for clarity. It's about understanding that what you're taught and what you know by the divine is meant for absolute divine purpose. Yes, it is, but it's also about finding balance between all three, okay? It's very important that someone out there needs to find balance between what they're learning and what they're putting out into the world. Absolutely, it's about enlightenment. There's a card for you all. Someone is definitely being enlightened and trying to find balance between the emotional, the mental, and the 3D, and how it is that we bring all of this into existence for ourselves, and what it is we want to create, co-create with the divine. What a beautiful card for enlightenment, being there's a beautiful halo around that person's head, very much enlightened with wisdom. And how it is that you wield that wisdom in this 3D world will be about how you move forward with success. Look at that card, wants to gravitate forward to this interesting throat chakra stone here. I can't remember what this is called, but it opens the throat chakra, and it's all about speech. How you talk, perhaps in the 3D world, will show the balance between mind, heart, and head, perhaps. Our beautiful home galaxy is so large that if you traveled at the speed of light, it would take you 100,000 years to go from one end to the other. It is small compared to some galaxies. For example, the Hercules galaxy would take 1.5 million years to cross at the speed of light. The realm of galaxies is so vast and so wide that it is beyond human comprehension, which is why the galaxy often symbolizes great enlightenment, as well as faith in the forces much greater than us. The sacred landscape wants you to know that enlightenment occurs when one steps out of the confines of an ordinary definition of self and expands into a greater awareness of the self within the universe. You are now reaching into the invisible realm of spirit and connecting with what you cannot see. Ain't that the truth? Forces beneath the surface are supporting you on your journey. Have faith in yours. You are so much more than you believe. So this is about finding balance between ego self, spiritual self. It's about ego saying, no, I can't do this right now. I've had enough. And it's about the divine saying, yes, but this is your soul calling. Are you going to allow it to be, or are you going to stop it in order to have breaks all the time? The divine's got somebody here on a spiral upward that is intense and fast, and I'm getting in some way, shape, or form you want to control it, but the divine does not need you to control it, because the divine needs you in absolute place exactly every moment where you are. They are going to bring mass confirmation after confirmation, proof in the 3D, like absolutely quick and fast. You will not be able to deny it in any way, shape, or form. Now, I might be talking to a lot of light workers out there, but I am telling you, you are about to see this. This goes very much along with the last reading about stepping out into the world, and so that, you know, you can take the beauty and create what it is you have to create out in the world, but it's also so the divine can spiral you up faster, higher, fast forward. That's what I'm getting, to fast forward you forward, because there's something that they have for you to do that needs this fast forward motion. And it's about absolutely settling in to the understanding in your heart and your mind and your body that in no uncertain terms, the divine has you in every moment, in every space, for absolute divine purpose. And you might be feeling absolutely flabbergasted, blown away in all levels, so done with it, like you can't even handle this anymore. And I'm going to try and convince you all to sit there and let emotion flow about it. If you can't handle it and you are a creative type, do something creative. It's a beautiful outlet for that energy as well, okay? Have faith in yourself. You are so much more than you believe yourself to be. Have patience that there is plan unfolding. The sky's the limit. This card presents enlightenment and signals that you are entering into a time of expansive transformation in a luminous and remarkable way. Trust that the changes ahead are for greater good, for most certainly they are. Wow, that speaks to me in massive way right now. So what are we trying to create? What's the divine trying to enlighten us about? How is this going to affect our 3D world, our heart world, and our spiritual world? What is going to happen here? Tell us what this is, where we're headed, what we're trying to bring about, please. I got 2 cards here, I think. Nope. I can do less and attract more. So it's about doing less to bring more in. Hence this 4 of Swords, rest energy. She rests to create. I can do less and attract more. So in doing less, you actually create more than you could have ever imagined. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. So finding light in the darkness where your heart energy is concerned and in your emotions. This is the ego self trying to control what the divine is bringing in here, right? So it's about seeing through a very bright light and a luminary process. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. So it's about acceptance in the heart chakra, that the divine is moving you, and seeing that you might feel darkness and lack of security and insecure and ego driven, I don't want this, why are you doing this to me energy. But the divine is asking you to see the light there in your darkness, to bring your heart chakra to its full scales of beauty here. Now, for this enlightenment and this Queen of Swords energy, to begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of my way mentally and wanting to control, the ego wanting to control, and let spirit give me direction. That's what I'm talking about. Trusting in absolute that the divine is bringing you to every moment as it sits without question. Without question. Someone's walking into a place or a spot where they are actually sitting and having new spiritual awakenings, and it's incredibly hard to take. I think the people around you in your life are being enlightened as well, and perhaps it's incredibly hard to take because it's the first time that your enlightenment is affecting the 3D. Oh yeah, hard to take. You're at war with yourself, the ego self, the emotional body, and the mental body here, and how Spirit's trying to enlighten you. I'm going to hold that throat chakra because all of a sudden I'm having problems speaking. So someone's definitely having problems speaking their truth, It's almost like you're mad at the divine for taking you through this process because it's so fast. Yeah, look at that Queen of Cups wanting to walk away from the challenge, walk away from the emotional stress and find balance in your emotional body. Someone just wants to walk away, man. Just want to walk away. But as soon as I choose to see the light in the darker corners, because it's dark, hard, emotional times, you just want to walk away, but you need to choose to see the beauty and the light in the darkness. You will redirect your power towards what it is you want, spiritually, emotional, in all ways. Okay, guys. So we have to begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. So it's about trusting Spirit's direction, trusting this is all happening for a divine reason. Oh yeah, look at that. Get out of my own way. I'm standing here very protective, trying to protect that which I've created, protect myself, protect the people I love. And the divine says to you, why? I've got them. Do not give up. Just because you want to walk away and you're conflicted about what's going on, do not give up. You have come this far. You are so close to this awakening to bring about everything that you seek. How beautiful is that? I'm going to pull one more card here. I think, maybe. Okay, I'm just going to pull it from the tarot. Maybe I'll pull a couple more tarot cards. Oh, this is about the divine bringing you equal reciprocity. I can't make this crap up. Equal reciprocity. Your divine masculine, divine feminine coming together, wanting to walk away from it, being separate perhaps, and stepping into a spiritual time, stepping into your spiritual power and what it is you create with the divine, seeking truth in all things, truth in emotions, truth in the 3D, and truth in enlightenment, how it is that you bring this forward. Someone could actually be dealing with a Taurus here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and it's going to take you forward for the long term. This is a truth that is going to move you forward. The divine is bringing you forward into spiritual awakening, spiritual truth about how it is you create what you create. The divine is saying you've been working hard. It's time to rest and relax. Let the divine step in, bring you home to your truest calling so it can bring you equal reciprocity, so you can sit there and relax. Something's going on with 6 months from now. Someone is going to step into a truth or speak a truth that is going to be their crowning glory. And it's going to be this mental body stepping into this emotional body that's going to take you very far. And it may seem like it's been taking forever, but take you very, very far and in a very stable way into your spiritual realm. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? Now I'm telling you, here's another way to read this. We have equal reciprocity, the divine bringing two people together. If this is a woman stepping into her masculine spiritual energy, and it's because of a truth that's about to be spoken or brought to you. If this is a man stepping into his feminine creative energy and what you're going to birth, it's a truth that the divine is going to bring you that's going to take you for the long haul here, my friends. So try not to be afraid. Try to step into the power the divine is trying to bring you and accept it as absolutely beautiful. Try not to control. Even though I can see a lot of that going on here, wanting to walk away, conflicted about what to do. I don't know if I just want to give up. The divine saying, no, do not give up. Your enlightenment's here. It is time. It is coming. And you need to rest and relax and let the divine do some of the work here, because I can see you all been working real hard to create this beauty that you seek. Someone's coming into alignment or has come into alignment with somebody recently since I'd say third week in October, I'm getting, and till now has actually come into spiritual alignment with somebody who is of lover's form, soulmate energy. And You might be very afraid of someone wanting to walk away, but the divine's asking you not to give up. Understand that they are birthing a process of truth for themselves, and they are coming into your life to create this beauty with you so that you don't have to go it alone, because chances are if you tried to go it alone, you couldn't anyway. And it's all about divine timing and then bringing this person in to help. This could also be a spiritual teacher as well, such as yourself. Could be somebody who's going to come and help you really balance this whole energy of chakras you've got going on here, that in some way, shape, or form, I'm not getting as an imbalance. It's almost like it's an imbalance by divine design right now in order to help you struggle with this, so that that person can come in and you can have a higher spiritual knowledge and understanding of what spirit's heading you towards. So when your chakras are misaligned and we all want to go and fix it, perhaps we should sit there and trust that the divine is also bringing our chakras in some way to misalignment to propel us forward, to create the tension and the pressure cooker energy to spill us forward into the next. I hope this message resonates with you guys. It's definitely resonating with me in a massive way. And leave a comment if it does. I hope you're all doing well. I'll be putting another reading up tomorrow. Y'all take care and blessings to you.